Hello and welcome. You're watching Outlook Money. This is Rajat Mishra, and Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman today presented the second budget in the Parliament. The budget has led the roadmap for the dream of $5 trillion economy, and the budget was presented in such a precarious situation that there were early warning signs that the government would not be able to take big reforms in this budget. So to talk more about the overall budget and what big reforms have been taken in this budget, we are joined in by our senior assistant editor Aparajita Gupta. Thank you, Aparajita, for joining us.
Thank you.
So my first question would be that how do you see this budget? Is this budget has successfully managed to live up to the expectation of the people?
Apparently, it seems it hasn't lived up to the expectations of the people, though this time, after almost 6 years, they have done something on personal tax front. But the stock markets, the investors have not taken it nicely. So the Sensex have fallen more than 1,000 points after the budget speech. But this year they have not reduced directly personal tax, but they have tweaked the tax slabs, which has happened after many years. So every year people were expecting there will be something on the personal tax front. It was not happening. So this particular thing which they have done, at least the business fraternity, they think that will help bringing some more money in disposable cash in the hands of the people, which will help in the revival of the economy.
And if I will ask you that what are the big takeaways of this budget, what would be your answer?
So initially with the budget, they tried to touch upon everything from agriculture to infrastructure, aviation, new economy, startup, but I think the biggest takeaway was the income tax, personal tax front.
But many people are saying that this budget is much more. But many people are saying that this budget is far good than previous year budget, which was completely dull, and with that budget has nothing to do with the expectation of the people.
Of course, this is a much better budget than the previous one. Previous one was done looking at the election. That was more of an election budget because, that was right after the elections, and it was only pro-rural. The urban population didn't have much takeaway from that. But this particular one, as I said, the startups, the new economy, everyone has something or the other to take away from the budget. Only real estate is the one sector where she did not make much of a mention, because I think they have given a lot to the real estate few months back. So that's how they didn't have much of announcement in the real estate sector.
And we know that Nirmala Sitharaman has presented a budget in a very precarious economic situation. So do you think that there are elements in the budget that can revive the consumption in the economy?
Yes, there's a personal tax front. If people have more expendable money in their hand, so if the consumption goes up, that will definitely help revive the situation a bit.
So thank you, Prajita. Thanks for talking to us.